I'm excited too. And I'm not going to let you not make me excited.
I'm not trying to not make you excited. I'm just trying to shine a light on what I felt like was a little bit of a hypocrisy.
And you can feel that way.
Because, I mean, you're always a big fan of like, we don't know about a draft class until a year or two or maybe 3.
And I'm not sitting here telling you that we know anything about Dejan Stribling. But what I firmly feel like, I already felt this way. Like, I think from a skill set standpoint, an excitement level, some things that you are seeing that are at least clues, I don't think, like, it's no longer embarrassing that they picked him with the second pick or the first pick in the second round. That's not yes, he hasn't achieved anything yet. I am not here to say that. The jury is going to be out. Until the jury's not out, he could have a great rookie year and never do anything again. So I'm not putting anything in ink, but my goodness, if the question is it too early to be excited, very excited about Dejan Stribling, my answer is a resounding no. It is not too early to be excited. It's too early to start making Sharpied declarations about his NFL career. But wow, dude, you have to give something for what this looks like on the football field, don't you?
You give him, I think, a little bit. You don't give him that much to me because I think about like Marco Bellinelli in Summer League when he had 44 or 42, whatever, in a Summer League game. And it's like, oh my God, he's the next Chris Mullen. This guy's the guy. And so I do look at what Stribling has done. It's great. He looks good. He looks like he can play at this level with, Brock Purdy and Mac Jones and all the rest of it. He looks good. He looks better than most people would have thought, but I'm still of a mind where I'm going to pause and wait until you get to the actual games.
Sure.
But I'm not saying you can't get excited. I'm also excited.
Yeah,
yes.
And that's really all I'm getting at. My thought. Mock drafts were already stupid. They're already stupid. And I get it. It's content, and it's really just tapping into the excitement that we have about an event. So I'm not saying they should go away, but I do think it should go away that when somebody, and this can be anybody, when any team doesn't follow some dude named Dane's website, when they make Dane
Brugler.
Well, he happens to also have the. I like
he's
Dane
the
Brugler.
Only Dane. So
it's the name that popped into my head. I like Dane Brugler. Dane does his work, but I don't think that you should be outcast as an NFL executive, coach, or team when you don't follow rules that aren't actually rules. They're not. They were just. There's somebody else put that up there. And I've long thought the Dejan Stribling thing became weird. You and I were on the air when it happened. I was like, what? Who? Didn't like it. But then we're going to go into the lab of the information superhighway or whatever it is, and we come to find out that for whatever reason, Stribling was one of these weird situations where the NFL teams behind closed doors were all salivating over him and nobody knew. I don't know why. I don't know how that happened. But if you went out in the world and pointed and laughed at the 49ers for the pick, I think your tail's between your legs today. I do. I don't think it's quite in between your legs yet, but as you look at, what's gone on from, practice and then these 2 games in preseason games, it looks like he probably is going to be better than what most people thought. So I don't know if you're totally ready to tuck tail and admit that you were wrong if you were that person, but right now, and I always go back to the Matt Steinmetz quote from, I think you guys did New Vodka, and, he said... He was liking it early.
He was liking it early. Yeah. And right now, you're liking it early. We're all liking it early, and it's great, and we all should be liking it early.
Wouldn't you say with alcohol, it's a lot better and more important to like it early? To like it late, your taste buds are dead.
It could be.
You're wasted.
And if you're liking it late, you're probably on your way to a headache the next morning, no doubt.
Like if you ask me, because tonight, it's Friday, we're probably going to go tip 1 or 2, me and the lovely Christy after the show. We'll go do that. Ask me what I'm liking at 8 o'clock. And then ask me what I'm liking at 11 o'clock.
Let's go to Dibs, half in the bag.
The 11 o'clock,
you're probably liking sleep at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11 o'clock, we're home. I'm in bed trying to stay awake through whatever I'm streaming. Liking it early is it's a big statement.
It is, and honestly, if you watch DeJon Stribling and you look at, forget the stats and forget the catches and the targets and the rest of it, but the routes he's running,
Thank you.
He's getting open, and the ball is thrown his way, and the hands are up, and he grabs the ball most of the time.
Except for once, yeah.
And fine, whatever.
If he had caught that, then we might be insufferable today.
Right.
But just for fun, because that's where, at least that's the tone I'm going for with this. I'm not here to say the guy is going to have some sort of a Hall of Fame career, but check this out. Couple of tweets. DeJon Stribling's preseason start. He is the first player in at least 20 years to total 11 catches within the first 20 minutes of 2 consecutive preseason games. 3 names are the next closest to achieve those numbers. Nobody's done it in the last 20 years. But the 3 closest players to do it, Des Bryant, Demaryius Thomas, and Jeremy Maclin. That's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's super fun.
I mean, put it this way. Does it mean everything? No. Does it mean a lot? No. Does it mean something? I think it does. It would be honestly.
I think it means nothing.
Okay. What about this? Targets per route run leaders among rookie wide receivers in the preseason in the last 11 years. With the minimum of 15 routes run, targets per routes run in the preseason. Okay? So again, this is all preseason football that we know.
It's targets per route run.
Targets per route run by rookie wide receivers in the last 11 years in the preseason. Number 1 is DeJon Stribling. Now, that doesn't matter, but listen to who the top 4 are. Number 2 is Tank Dell, who was a rookie sensation before he has twice had massive leg injuries. Number 3 is Jackson Smith-Njigba, and number 4 is Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, I'll put it to you. This has to mean something. It can't be
it means
meet me
nothing.
halfway. No, see, I disagree with.
It means nothing.
It cannot mean nothing.
It means nothing. So targets per route run tells me that, all right, we're going to play you, and when we play you and you're going to run a route, we're going to throw you the ball. That's what this means.
But you have to be open for the ball to be thrown. You have to be targeted. You have to be
right. You could be targeted and not actually catch it. Although he's caught the ball almost every time. He caught 4 of 5 targets yesterday.
I guess.
And so for me, this stat in the preseason means almost nothing. It tells me that, all right, we have a guy, and we don't have Mike Evans, and we don't have Ricky Pearsall, and we don't have Kirk, and we don't have Debo. So who do we have?
Well, you do have Debo. Debo.
Did he?
He played.
He had, 2 targets,
Debo
1
played.
catch. Okay.
He's out there.
Apologies. First time he played. So basically, you have a guy who is your guy, and you want to find out who he is. And so when he runs a route, you try to throw him the ball.
Hold on. You're making it about only the last tweet that I read. What I'm trying to say.
Both to me meaningless.
All right. Tweet plus eye test plus camp plus reports plus preseason games plus everything you see. Your statement, I want to make sure I got this right.
My statement is based on the 2 tweets.
Okay.
My statement is on the 2 tweets.
So let's take everything. Your statement is not, this means nothing. Please.
No. My statement on your 2 tweets, your 2 stats.
I'm asking.
No. I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
But that's not what I was asking you.
No, but what I'm telling you is what I'm telling you.
Okay.
So you brought out these 2 stats, which are preseason, which to me is meaningless.
Not the first 2 things I brought out.
But what I'm saying is beyond those 2 stats, which are meaningless to me,
all right,
like what he did in camp and what he seems to be and what the buzz is.
What does that mean? What does that mean to you?
That means a lot more than 2 meaningless stats in the preseason.
Put all of it into words. Everything that you've seen means what?
It means he probably should have a good rookie year.
Okay.
If he can stay healthy.
Sure.
But I don't give a crap if he is number 1 in targets and this and preseason.
No, it's not.
That means nothing to me.
No, it's not about the stat. It's about what that indicates. I think that what is clear is the 49ers have a real freaking talent. Would no?
What it indicates to me,
they have
the
a talent.
stats. what it indicates to me is that they don't have a lot of other people and that they're going to try and see what this guy can do.
Okay.
And what this guy can do in the preseason has been good.
Again, not the stats. I'm talking
about the stats.
But I'm not. The whole picture to you means what?
It means, let's see.
They clearly have a real talent here. I don't know how that's going to all get executed. Sure, he may get hurt week 1, and then that's the end of that.
Who knows?
You know? But, come on. This is really, you got to be excited about this.
It's exciting, but I'm not going to look at, these arcane preseason stats and make that the reason why I'm excited. I'm excited because he looks good.
Yeah,